Hello, y'all. Here celebrating Mother's Day, and in commemoration of Mother's Day and celebrating moms, I continue to read an excerpt from the book that I wrote about my mom, which is called "You Were a Gift to the World: Blessings from My Mom." And really, this book is me celebrating my mom, and it's not just me celebrating my mom, but I feel like it's a celebration of all moms, and I want to share some of that with you here today. This story is the last time I saw my mom's face. The last time I saw my mother's face. And death is a challenge. It tells us not to waste time. It tells us to tell each other right now that we love each other. Leo Biscali. I visited my mother for a week. It was the last week we spent together before she passed away from lung cancer. We spent a wonderful and beautiful time together. As I got ready to leave the house in which I grew up, I walked to the door as I had many times before, thousands of times. I looked my mom in her eyes, and she looked at mine. And her eyes were watering. And she was shaking. I said, "Thank you very much for being my mother." And she said, Thank you so very much for being my son." And I gave her a hug and I said, "I love you." And she said, "I love you too." I said, it was an honor to know you. It was a pleasure to know you. And she said, "It was nice knowing you too." It was as if we both knew that now, that moment of now, was the last time we were going to see each other, at least in physical form. I said everything I wanted to say, and she said everything she wanted to say to me. I wasn't crying right there at that time when I was with her, but I'm crying now as I'm writing this. That image of her face and that moment in time are sketched into my memory. It was such a precious moment. It was the last time I saw her face alive. After I left the house, I drove away, and about halfway down the road it hit me and I just started crying. It's interesting to have a knowing of the last time you're going to see somebody. When I think about it, I realize that we never really know when it's the last time we're going to see a friend, a parent, a sibling, or a relative. In each and every moment, we rarely have the opportunity to know for sure that it's going to be the last time that we ever see the person alive. And I'm grateful to have had that experience with my mom. I mean, it was a blessing. I see what a blessing it is to live and express my love, appreciation, and gratitude for everyone and everything as though it was the last time I was going to see them. If we could live the way my mother and I saw each other in that moment, if we could just live our whole life like that, we could change the world, y'all. So that's the story from the book, "You Are a Gift to the World: Blessings from My Mom." The book's a celebration of my mom, and it celebrates moms everywhere. I apologize. I can't stop crying. It celebrates my mom, and it's a celebration of mothers everywhere. So So if you want to pick up a copy of the book, you can pick it up by going to www.youaregift.com, and let's continue to celebrate moms, y'all, everywhere. Peace and blessings. Take care.